Okay, you gotta sort of bear in mind that I absolutely suck at this game, but I guess start with this one, right? I actually haven't done any of this yet. This is kind of like just logged in. So yeah, that went better than I thought it would. Okay, it's kind of scuffed. Kind of scuffed. There's this wall. Wall edit, cone reset. It's kind of what we just did, but without the mishmash. I've been liking this end one. I'm definitely better on the right than I am on the left. So let's go on the left. Oh, I thought that was different. Oh, I forgot. Okay, yeah, here we go. I will take it. Oh, I can be quicker with those, but I'm trying to be... It's definitely better today. I've just turned off pre-edits. Because right now that's been a common error, and so far it feels... Yeah, we'll take it. Feels a lot smoother for me. And so far I haven't been using pre-edits. Okay, that was actually better than I thought. Yeah, I think having the I've just literally, as I say, turned the pre-edits off. It's actually definitely better for me. Oh, I didn't actually reset that one, but whatever. Nah. My left is... Left is definitely my weakest. I tried to get a bit too quick for no reason. Oh no. Oh, we're washed. I'm panicking. I'm filming it for a change. I'm not gonna sit here and film. Perfect run. We can be better than that. Can be better than that. I've done a lot of these are pretty easy. The one I kind of like over here is this one. The bottom ones are okay. I like that one. The new processor is very noticeable. It's just everything's a lot smoother. Even in here, like it's just way more noticeable. It was definitely needed, I think. I don't know why. Maybe I've just been suffering for like since chapter 4. I think I have generally, to be honest. I should have probably done, but the prices have gotten quite fair, I think, for some of the old Ryzens now, particularly as the latest generations just come out, which is a completely different board to what I've got. So this is pretty much the best processor I can get for this board. I think I can get the 5900X 3D and the 5800X 3D. I think that's the one, but that's like the last chip this motherboard I've got supports. After that, I'll need a new motherboard, which I might as well at that point get a new PC. So, but this should do me quite well for the next year or two. Oh no, I do that sometimes. I'm quite happy with. I'm quite happy with 3600. It was only trying to take Fortnite a little bit more seriously. Nah, I mean, taking Fortnite a bit more seriously that I became concerned with, really. Plus, prices were pretty good, and my YouTube earnings paid for this upgrade, which was nice. So I thought it was a good way of putting it back into the channel. And this chip can do 1440p, but my monitor's too good to be like, right, I'm throwing this 1080p monitor away, and we'll go and do 1440p. I can't quite afford that yet. I'd like to. If I could afford it, like, I would. You know, I'd be doing 4040p. I'd like a 4090 or whatever with, you know, like literally a 5900X or whatever's the equivalent. I can imagine that's quite old this day and age. It's probably like a 9900X or something, which is what I think they've just brought out. But okay, that was a lot smoother. I didn't even think about that. Sometimes with a lot of building, if you don't think about it, it's so much smoother. But it's kind of what I was getting panicky with. And this is kind of, saw a clip of Nick A30 earlier, and he was like, just practice doing this. Because when he makes fighting, it means you don't have to think about it. You can just do it. And I've been doing this for the last, like, well, I'd say a week, but I think it's been about 2 weeks now. My duo I've been playing with Bren put me on it. And a really, really cool help to try and improve my, like, sort of fundamentals. Because no one's ever taught me or showed me anything. I've just kind of had to kind of figure it out. That happens sometimes. Like I edit through the bottom floor. Yeah, that again. So like we're editing through. That happens sometimes. I don't know how I quite do that. It's got to be my positioning. He's shown me some pretty cool little exploits, and I'm sure there's more as well. And apparently they're legal, but I know people have definitely killed me like that. You're like, there, I kind of like phased... Oh, dude. I phased through that bottom of that floor. I don't know how I did that. It's like I edited it and then reset the same piece while I went through it. But if anything, I need to... I don't know what we're doing now. So, like, the problem I've had is, like, for me to build a ramp like I do there, I can't hold build. So I press C click, like R click, and then Q click. Because I can't really build and hold it all at the same time. I end up building a wall in front of me and whatever. So, and then I came to a problem where I want to box up. So I saw a recommendation. Watching this, fair enough. I don't know what we're talking about. I just talk about stuff that I've learned recently that's helped me. I saw a recommendation. So when you're building a ramp, say we're a couple of ramps off them. Let's go to free build. So when you're building a ramp, you want to be able to build like a cone on the side here and get used to doing like a ramp and then a cone. And I've already been doing this a little bit, and it's actually been really, particularly in like the red versus blue maps, this has been actually really clutch. And I came to the conclusion, like I've got C and X on my bottom, and I've always struggled with knowing what keys to sort of build on. And this might not be optimal, but I'm just going to sort of say what's been useful for me. Sometimes I've been fat fingering Z, which was my emote button, and so I've now made that X2. I don't know if I've really been fat fingering that since, to be honest. I might remove it again, but just for comfort at the minute, because of like what I'm doing, I've put Z as cone as well, so that's double bound. And then C is not the easiest for me to always hit when I want to. I'm still a bit garbage at it, but C for ramping is fine. Like I can do that, and as I say, I'm clicking each time. I'm not holding build with turbo build to do that. But I was having problems to then box up. Like say I want to put a roof, I'm having to press C with my main finger and then go over to X. And that was just really hard to go between the two while moving and fighting and stuff. So I experimented around. I came up with having a second bind for floor on control, and I've now got caps as like hold to walk if I need that. That didn't used to be bound, but I can walk about if I need to at the minute, but not really a big deal. But so yeah, so basically I've got control as a secondary floor, and so now what I can do is I can press control and X pretty much at the same time while moving about. It's like no big deal for me. I have recently, what I'm currently even doing, I have accidentally been pressing S, which then makes my character stop. I did that in my previous video, and I said I didn't want to do that. It's because that's what I did. I accidentally was like pressing S by accident while doing that grip of holding X and control, basically. But what this has done, like, is I can hold build like that, and then if I hold Q and I can do a roof, so I can do a box now, actually pretty quick. He says I can't do it, but say like I just want to do a box, I can relatively do it for me in comparison to how I could build a box before. That's been like the biggest thing. My edit button is on my mouse, and it's always been on my mouse. It's mouse like 5 or something. One of them's reload. It's probably mouse 4, I guess. But then I've got scroll wheel reset, so scroll wheel down is edit as well, and then I think scroll wheel down is also reset. So all that, which is quite a common thing. So that's obviously, I've had that for a little while, but getting more used to pressing that, like flicking between that. Like I couldn't do this a couple of weeks ago, not even remotely close to this speed. So that's been massive. But like even now, I can pretty much instant cone. When I was last fighting Bren in a 1v1, this is where I wasn't using this floor keybind. I was just using X, and what I was doing is I was pressing X and, you know, doing a typical sort of wall around. What he was doing was he was catching me out because he was putting floors in, and so he was taking my floors while I was boxed up and stuff, which was very clever. That was obviously my mistake, but that's kind of why I decided to look at getting that keybind better, and that's been an improvement. I can't always hit it, so like there, I don't. It's annoying. So like that's a hold, and at the minute I'm not used to holding that because my ramp is a tap. I have to like tap for each build here, and that feels fine, but it's obviously slower. If I could free build, I think I can free build like this. This is holding, but I do end up making mistakes. But I can kind of free build standing up like 90s or whatever, holding. But yeah, just doing like this ramp, quite hard. But yeah, that's been quite good. The other one I've been trying to do, I might as well demonstrate up here because the video I was watching recommended to do this. I guess we can go up. Let's go up. I'm doing double ramp. I don't want to do that. Okay. So what it was recommending was to be able to you do another cone and floor, edit. This would be the wrong side, say, but you want to do 2 walls down, and you want to put a cone and then a floor down here. And again, this is another edit that was recommended, and I've been trying to do. And it's been, so far, it's been pretty good, actually. Particularly at getting out of trouble or moving to a safer location. And obviously you can edit the roof closed as well. So like stuff like this like is kind of new to me. Like I've never had to like sort of do any of this before. Like different tactics as well, and the whole thing on how like piece control works. It's definitely improved though. It's been good. If you've watched this, thank you very much. I don't know what we're really doing. I'm just waffling and running around rebuilding, I guess. But it's a whole thing, right? Like it's particularly for me coming from like controller like a year or 2 ago now, probably about 3 years ago now, actually. 3 years this year, possibly. How long I've been on keyboard and mouse now? Probably like this month. 3 years this month, something like that. But it's been a whole thing, like getting used to the mouse again and getting used to like keybinds, and particularly this game I would say is like the end game. If you can swap from like controller to keyboard and mouse in Fortnite and be down with all the keybinds, and obviously a lot of the big current pros have, I think Clicks, Peterbot, most notable I think were controller players and converted to mouse and keyboard a number of years ago. Clicks might be on keyboard for a long time, but I think I did hear him say he used to be a controller player before. he played mouse and keyboard. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a whole learning curve, to be honest. And I guess I haven't probably put the energy in that I should have to it, but I don't know. I've had like bad keyboards and yeah, I don't know. It's felt good though. I've definitely been enjoying it. Oh, did we do like the piece control thing? This was just like me yapping. I don't know if I'd make this a video. Got a new processor and I haven't really been building. So like this one I was like, holding. Yeah, there we go. I was getting used to holding X and trying to get this in like really quick. It wasn't what I was always doing, but like this one, I don't know if I'm doing any of these right, but now more recently, I'm trying to do some iteration of that. This one, I just pressed. If I can, I'm trying to get the cone. I've been doing this one as well, but getting the cone like I went forward there, getting the cone in that box is really hard from that angle, in my opinion. And then I was also like quad editing as well, where I think that's what quad editing is, where you I'm holding. Yeah, so I think it's easier. To get oh damn you. So I don't know the real route we're meant to do all this. And again, I'm holding X and floor. We're not pressing anything. Build. Why is that? Why are we not? What is this? Why are we not building? Again, I'm holding X. We're not building. That's not how you do it. The other one I was doing. And then this one, I don't know what I was. No way. Why am I not putting a floor in, dude? That's like the last time I went to put a floor in, and not putting a floor in. A ramp and a floor, dude. God damn it, dude. Lame as fuck. Put a fucking floor in. Floor on a wall. I don't really want another ramp. I don't know if I'm doing any of these right. Probably not, but it's kind of what I was doing. Again, I'm holding X. I'm holding X, dude. What is going on? Oh, now it... Again, I'm holding X, dude. Why is that taking forever? It's just like fucking bugging or something every time I wanna... And again, like I'm accidentally pressing S or something. Is S like cancelling? Again, that was meant to be my shotgun and it didn't pull it out. I keep pressing S, I think. I'm wondering if S is fucking... And again, wondering if S is fucking cancelling. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. I have a BakedKipling is my code in the shop. down here, supporter creator code BakedKipling. If you really want to support me, use my code, please. It will really help me, and it will mean a lot to me if you do that. I nearly hit the pay threshold for getting paid last year. It resets every year, so if you don't meet the threshold, then you don't get paid. But I nearly hit it last year, so if I can hit it this coming year, I'll be over the moon with that, and your support will really help me achieve that. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.